Talk about meeting Rikidozan's wife. As those who don't know, he's one of the most influential men in professional wrestling, particularly out in Japan. So what an honor that must have been for you to catch up with her.
Well, it was just a lucky break, and I owe it all to Mavs Gillis. He's the one that insisted. He said he was going to take me around because, he has a girlfriend in Japan, and he had been there many months, so he knew his way around everything. And he didn't tell me where we were going, but he didn't even know that she was going to be there. So we went to the New Japan Pro Wrestling shop, which sells the t-shirts, the pictures, and the memorabilia. And so we went there. He introduced me to everybody. And I said that when I was 7 years old, my father introduced me to Rikidozan. And I got to meet him, and he shook my hand at the age of 7. He says, well, here's his wife. Let me... And then all of a sudden, Mrs. Rikidozan, okay? And then she spoke English like about a 3 on a scale of 10, which is better than nothing. And I explained to her who I was, who my father was, who my brother was, and the time that when I was 9 and Randy was, Randy was 9 and I was 7. We met Rikidozan thanks to my father's friendship with Bobby Bruns in St. Louis. And she just gave me a hug and started crying. And it was like, ooh, I had touched a nerve. So after all these years, he died in 1963. Right. Still, it was an amazing moment. I owe it all to Mavs Gillis, who forced me to go with him. He didn't tell me where we were going, so I just trusted him.
Despite being a national hero in Japan, Rikidozan, he was murdered by a member of the Yakuza. That's the Japanese mafia. He was stabbed in a nightclub by a guy by the name of Katsuji Murata with a urine-soaked knife. Absolutely brutal. He didn't die right away. Actually, I'm going to read straight from his Wikipedia entry. Reportedly, after being stabbed, Rikidozan threw Murata out of the club and continued to party. He refused to seek medical help, but another report states that Rikidozan did indeed see a physician shortly after the incident, and he was told that the wound was not serious. He died a week later of peritonitis on December 15, 1963. It was rumored by Masahiko Kimura that his murder was in retaliation for when Rikidozan attacked Kimura during a wrestling match, after Kimura delivered an errant kick to Rikidozan's groin, ignoring a pre-match arrangement and attacking Kimura for real. Now, the killer, Murata, he served 7 years in prison for manslaughter, and Murata claimed on December 15 of every year, he calls up Rikidozan's sons to apologize, and then he visits Rikidozan's grave. A sad ending for a national hero, but it seems Murata felt remorse for what he did in the end.
And what good is that?
Yeah, no, a bit too late now.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry to be so cynical, but remember, any link to the mob was you said it, I didn't, okay?
Oh, yeah!